I did a seed the other day with the old man sprite in Zelda Randomizer, and I named it Oh Yes!
Oh shit, I hit something I didn't mean to.
Uh-oh.
Why did I have that equipped?
I'm a wasted fairy! Why did you set me free in this disgusting gallbladder?
Howdy ho neighbors, Radio Goji here.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
And welcome back to Ocarina of Time.
Disgustathon.
I keep forgetting that the right stick does not move the camera in this game.
You would think that it does,
And
but it does not.
I let a fairy free by accident.
Oh well, it's not like we needed that fairy anyway.
Yeah, you're probably right. But anyway, last left off, we were in the Jabu Jabu's belly.
Oh, we were carrying this lady around. She was pooping on us. There's all sorts of disgusting shit.
But we also just got the boomerang.
Looks like a Winamp visualizer in here.
Oh wow, that's a reference.
Yeah.
People still use Winamp though, so...
I use a Linux pimping. I use an open source that is cross-platform for Linux called Audacious, and it has two modes. One makes it look sort of like iTunes or like Foobar, and the other one makes it look exactly like early 2000s Winamp. And I absolutely use that because it's the best.
It probably goes great with your Vaporwave.
It whips the llama's ass. God, I'm so old. That's one of those, like, tell me in a phrase, like, exactly how old you are without actually saying it. Mine would be, it really whips the llama's ass. Like, you know exactly how old I am now.
33.
There you go.
So, I only know that because you're younger than I am. That slimy tongue thing, the tentacle thing that we just killed with the boomerang...
was gross.
It was gross. It was basically linked to one of those slimy things that are in those tunnels. And basically by killing the end of that, we've opened up one of the tunnels. And then that'll lead us to another slimy thing. And there's basically like 3 of them.
Now see, if this was a live services game, they would add new slimy tunnels every couple of weeks in updates, along with new skins for Link and the bitchy Zora girl, whose name I've forgotten already. Rudo. Oh yeah, like the town in Zelda too.
Yeah, a lot of characters are named after the towns in Zelda too. That's where Saria came from. That's where Darunia came from. That's where Mito came from.
I see.
And I will never play that game again.
How come Mito gets a town named after it? Not even if they make the Zelda 2 randomizer? I think they have one.
They have one, and I watched someone play it already, and I'm like, that still doesn't make me want... It makes me want to play it even less. It was, just to be slightly topical, it was Pro Jared before all that stuff happened.
I knew it. I was like, I know who you're talking about, and I know why you're not saying who it is.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm over it.
It's okay.
I was over it in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, well, I'll just unsubscribe and... Okay.
Found the treasure chest that was guarded by bubbles.
I actually have a lot less things to watch on YouTube, like, overall, like at a time now, because, I mean, I still...
You guys got that map?
I liked watching his videos, but, I mean, if I may get serious a bit here...
Oh no! Please do. We need something to counterbalance me out.
I always kind of, what is it? This, like, compare this to like the whole JonTron thing.
Yeah, a lot of people were comparing it to the JonTron thing.
Now, when the JonTron thing happened, as much as you may want to think I'm a terrible person now, I didn't unsubscribe from JonTron or anything. I didn't unsubscribe from JonTron or anything from that because I can separate art from the artist if it's something as small as he has a different opinion than I do. But what Pro Jared did, and it's not just like the infidelity thing, because I mean, like, that's, whatever.
That's bad enough.
That's
really.
bad. It's bad enough, but it's like a personal thing that happened there. Now, what forced me to drop out of his little circle of loyal fans
Admirers.
was the whole I'm going to solicit myself to minors on my Discord, and yeah, I'm like, oh, that's a no bueno. It's like it's like, I don't know. I remember when the whole JonTron thing was still kind of going on. I remember seeing somebody like compare him to Bill Cosby, and
wow.
And I'm like, no, I mean, Bill Cosby did a very illegal thing. JonTron just said something that made you sad. What Pro Jared did is a very illegal thing, a very disgusting and illegal thing, like Bill Cosby. So
yes, while I do believe that there is a comparison, not a comparison, a point to be made about the normalization of far right-wing views and its effect on things like neo-Nazi groups and terror attacks. JonTron said some stupid shit. Pro Jared did awful shit.
yeah.
So, yeah. He's bad, folks. He's bad, folks. He was always bad, and I knew it.
But we're over it now.
Yeah, we're over it now.
So
We had to talk about it, though, at one point.
yeah, I'm fine. I mean, like, he was my favorite YouTube guy, and now I think
That's sad. The trick is to not have a favorite YouTube guy. Just accept all of your YouTube friends will disappoint you. Except us.
No,
we are fucking awesome.
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh, yes. I can tell you, I never solicited minors on Discord. I don't even have my own Discord.
I do, but I don't solicit minors on it because there's only like 3 people on
you
there.
You only solicit Link to the Past ROMs to do the randomizer.
Well, that was you did that. You.
No, you asked me for the ROM to do the randomizer.
Yeah, and then you put it up on the Discord. But no, there's only 3 people on my Discord server: me, Greg, and my brother. So
I thought there were more people. Oh, there's this fairy. Yay! Now we can rectify our mistake of delivering her from bondage. Oh god, the whole fucking screen is just. Even Link is like back and forth. It's disturbing.
Oh no, I want to go there. Okay.
There we go.
But also my Discord is just kind of like a personal thing. It's not like I have like a fan Discord or anything like that. So, yeah.
I'm in your Discord. Yeah.
That's pretty much the gist of it. There we go.
Anyway,
Discord.
ew, there's moss clinging to the... This guy has all sorts of gastrointestinal issues. He needs to, like, eat some kale.
Ew.
And, yeah, he suffered enough. I mean, he needs
you to eating kale.
He needs some NSAIDs.
NSAIDs.
Like, there's just inflammation all over this place. Why did you leave me? Why are you getting shocked by the jellyfish? Are you enjoying being shocked by the jellyfish?
By the way, Rudo is kind of a tsundere. I don't know if it's really that apparent, but it will be later, I guess.
It's not like she likes Link or anything, Baka.
We're off to a great start.
Are we? I
don't know.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there.
Gladly.
I didn't have.
I will gladly chuck your ass.
I don't think we actually had a set voice for her, so.
I don't think so either. Now she gets eaten by a gross red worm.
Sorta.
Oh my goodness! I finally found my mother's stone.
That one's slimy too.
I got very upset when Lord Jabba Jabba swallowed it. Not so upset when he swallowed you, I could give a shit, but while I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. I can't really blame you there. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So take me home right now.
Fine.
Take me home, country roads, in this fish, I don't belong.
So now we're at one of the more, I would say, annoying mini-bosses of the game.
Oh, here we go.
This is Big Octo. He's not like the Big Octo from Link's Awakening. Well, actually, he kind of is. Just in a 3D space, and it's a little harder to get a good hit on him, because you can only hit him from behind, much like in Link's Awakening, but you also have to stun him with the boomerang.
Oh, shit. Okay. And he's moving around.
Yeah, and he's moving around. It's just kind of a thing where you have to sort of time it.
And he's got, like, these, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day gross teeth platform here. I know those are spikes, but they look like really nasty teeth.
It could be anything, really. We're inside of an organism.
You know, in France they call this boss Le Grand Octo. No, how do you say 8 in French again?
8.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Just saying
6.
wheat.
I said wheat. Le Grand Wheat.
Also can mean the big wheat.
There we go. The big wheat.
And you know, when Zora was scooting over, or King Zora was scooting over earlier, he was like, whole wheat. Whole wheat.
Exactly.
Illuminati confirmed.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
I'm really bad on the timing of this as well.
Oh, hey. You're doing better than I would. And, I mean, it's not like you're losing, you know.
I know, I'm not losing, but it's still gonna...
There we go. Hit the weak spot for massive damage.
It's gonna take for frickin' ever because of how his, this whole thing is. But you can tell this by looking at it.
Thankfully, he's very easily stunned.
There we go.
Oh. The death animation kind of makes me feel sorry for him. Oh, and now she's gone.
Did I get all the... No, there's still at least one left. I'm about to say, did I get all the Skulltulas? Because... Oh, he left behind hearts that I didn't pick up. Oh, well. There's like a fairy or something in here. Decker mats. There's a fairy.
He swallowed pots?
Yeah!
That was actually Rudo's fault.
This fucker
Dad was like, go feed Jabu Jabu, and she's like, here you go, have these pots, you fat fuck. Eat them off the ground, you fucking animal.
Well, he ate the fish off the ground, so I don't think he has particularly high standards.
I'll eat the rest of Hyrule, too!
I'm an adult!
Some stupid Zora princess tried to feed me pots. Blah!
So this actually brings us back to the beginning of the dungeon here. Except now we can access this tunnel over here. And that's what these boxes over here are for. I don't know if you noticed the boxes before.
I did see the boxes. I was wondering if they were just, if the guy from Lon Lon Ranch just dropped by and brought those with him.
Anything's possible at this point. It's already pretty much established this guy's eating a lot of shit.
Yeah, I mean, his insides basically look like a death metal album cover. Yes, we know, Navi.
And the cool thing is, if, we do end up playing all the Zelda games that I want to play, this isn't the last we've seen of Jabu Jabu.
Oh!
There's Oracle of Ages has a Jabu Jabu dungeon.
I did not know that. I've not played either of the Oracle games, so that would be a first for me.
Yeah, that would be a nice treat.
Oh, I hear the pitter-patter of spidery little feet.
Pitter-patter, let's get at her.
They grow up so fast! You destroyed a gold Skulltula. Do you feel happy with yourself?
Alright, and then there's like... Oh, this motherfucker over here.
I showed my kid Muzzy for the first time.
Oh boy.
The Muzzy commercial.
How did he feel about that?
We had a whole joke thing the other night. I don't even know how it got started. But and please, before you hear this story, we are not bad parents. I swear. But we all play pranks on each other sometimes, and this prank was basically about telling Cooper, and he didn't believe it at any point, that we weren't his real parents, and that his real parents were a couple from France. And his real dad's name was Pierre. And finally I was like, look, he didn't believe me. I'm like, look, I have a YouTube video of your dad right here. I didn't want to show you this until you were 18 and you were old enough to understand it, but here you go. And I rolled the Muzzy commercial, and I'm like, there he is. There's your dad. That's Pierre Muzzy.
Here's Baronade.
Oh, Marinade. It's a absolutely refreshing sports drink.
Yes. First thing we gotta do is...
Is this the boss?
Yes, this is the boss. He's actually...
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. What? Is he shooting stomach acid at us?
No, he's shooting lightning at us.
Oh, of course, lightning in his body.
Well, all the other jellyfish are electric in this, so why not?
So this is how Reiki healing actually works?
Yeah, that's what they don't tell you. Sorry you had to find out this way.
They don't tell you this about your chakras. Sometimes you pry your third eye and there's a barnacle man shooting lightning inside. That's when you need Barnacade. And try new Barnacade Zero, the calorie-free alternative to Barnacade. Baronade. Fuck me.
Is that like the name of the boss was just up like 5 seconds ago or anything like that?
It's not like I should be expected to remember things that happened 5 seconds ago. Okay,
Baka.
I'm a baby. Feed me live services. Feed me microtransactions and live services because I can't remember what happened 5 seconds ago in a game. Who's that man there? I don't know who he is. He's a stranger. I'm frightened. Wham! That's Mario. This has been a look at the video gaming audience in 2019. Thank you.
It's okay. The bad man will go away if you give Ubisoft $5.
And I assure you, no one listening to this, nobody watching this show is one of those people at all. You all have the ability to get good.
I'm sure lots of people who watch us, everyone who's watched us has already gotten good.
Exactly. I bet you all have beaten Sekiro and not me.
I haven't beaten Sekiro because I don't want to play it. I've never been a big fan of good games, or at least like the. I don't.
You're pretty good at this. You're doing better than I would.
Well, I've honed my technique in fighting Baronade over the past. How long has it been? Like 25 years?
Yeah. 98. So 19. This is 2019, right? Plus 2, 21 years.
21 years.
This came out. God, remember what I said before about disgusting textures?
And this is the best. It just kind of like... bleh.
Oh!
Pustulio.
and that, kids, is how colon polyps are dealt with.
And the next Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh!
That's a show that exists,
and
apparently.
we consumed its heart to gain its powers.
Well...
Where's the princess? Is she inside of it? Oh,
she's over here. So I don't know how she got over here from where Big Octo was, but...
Oh, she's making the Mask Man face.
The Mask Man?
The Mask Salesman.
Hikari Sentai Mask Man?
No, The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Smoking!
Oh, what did you think I was talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Well, that makes one of us. And you were there, and you and... Ah! Oh, no, she really does want to fuck us, doesn't she? Christ. I'm just going to stay here in the water. No, please, do not come near me.
Stop trying
Bad touch! I need an adult!
Stop trying to fuck Link! Hashtag stop trying to fuck Link.
Let Link be a child, okay? We look so cool fighting that. Well, I mean, anybody looks cool next to a giant polyp monster. What do you wish?
Give me a spiritual stone, and never talk to me again. They gave it to me and said I should only give it to the man who will be my husband.
Oh boy.
I do not consent.
I think we've made a bit of a mistake here.
Oh no.
I've made a terrible decision. It was then that Link realized that saving Hyrule was not worth it.
I've made a terrible mistake.
So is this why? Is this where Link where the thing in Breath of the Wild where Link is canonically in a relationship with the Zora lady came from?
Maybe.
Has somebody in the development of Zelda games been horny for fish people for over 20 years?
I don't know. It's Japan, dude.
Link, horny for fish people for over 20 years.
This one's also slimy.
When will they not be slimy?
Never.
Exactly.
Don't tell my father. He wouldn't approve.
He would sort of scoot to the side, like, disapprovingly.
Oh, that was something I was going to check after I got that Skulltula, the last Skulltula in there. When you get all the Skulltulas in an area, it will pop up with a Skulltula icon.
Oh, excellent.
Next to the, on the map somewhere. Anyway.
We have now beaten all the Light World dungeons.
We have. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to get there's a Skulltula right here real quick. I want to just get while we're here.
I'm going to sing the song of Calling the Skulltula.
Because on the overworld, Skulltulas only come out at night.
Ah.
Unless they're like in a really, really dark area. But we're going to advance the story a bit, and then we're going to start scouring the land for all kinds of pickups. Skulltulas, pieces of heart, that sort of thing.
Ah, and we needed the boomerang to get that one.
Yes. You're going to need a boomerang to get a lot of these, which is why I waited until we got the boomerang to
go for him.
To go for him, yeah.
Excellent. Hi, fixed everything for you. Your daughter says we're married now.
I can see my daughter, and she's married.
Well, that's very good. That really solves two of my problems in the same day. This is a celebration. Please bring me a margarita.
Brought me a Mai Tai. I asked for a pina colada. I said no salt on the margarita.
Big grains of salt.
I just have to go
Who
into
the fuck gets a margarita without salt? By the way, that's just criminal.
Milton.
Yes, well, obviously.
Yeah, I know there's Skulltulas all over here.
Rolling on the rail.
I've been watching a lot of like RPG speedruns lately.
Oh yeah,
because
that's a thing.
Oh yeah, like I think like it was like last week or the week before, something like that. They a RPG limit break happened, which is a kind of like one of those. Like, it's like a games done quick thing, except it's mostly RPGs and action adventure games.
They should all have T-shirts that say "RPG speedrunners do it longer." Yeah, I've always thought of speedrunning as sort of the provision of exclusively shorter retro type games. I mean, I've always known there are people who like speedrun Final Fantasy VII, but it's still like a 15-hour speedrun.
Well, most of the ones that I've seen have been under an hour, really, like around an hour. I saw one for Crystallis, which I actually just beat recently.
Crystallis, underappreciated NES classic, by the way.
Yeah. I saw one for Phantasy Star 1. I'm still kind of watching it, but there's like a race going on with Phantasy Star 4.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's an important cutscene.
Okay.
And one that may be...
One that made you what?
That may seem familiar.
Ah, yes.
If you remember the cutscene at the beginning of the game.
Please, the speedrunner needs complete silence for their cutscene.
Now would be a good time to read off some donations.
We've got a $4.20 donation from Weed Lord Boner Hitler. Love you guys. He says, "Love you guys, and thank you for always supporting Pro Jared."
Wait, no!
Hashtag free Bill Cosby. Wait a minute! Stop the donations. Stop the donations. We have a 69-cent donation from clownpenis.fart.
Oh god, clownpenis.fart. That's a deep cut.
Yeah, it is.
Arg, I lost her.
Wait, is Ganondorf Ian Malcolm?
You, over there, little kid.
Jeff Ganondorf.
You must have seen the white horse gallop past us. Which way did it go? Answer me, please.
Answer me.
So you think that you can protect them from me? You got guts, kid. You were so preoccupied with whether or not you could, you never stopped to think if you should. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude.
Ganondorf! We got Ganondorf here. See, nobody cares. So he made his hand purple and knocked us down?
Pathetic little fool, do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world.
And I will rule Hollywood.
And that's chaos. I've been waiting for a while to do the Jeff Goldblum voice for Ganondorf.
I'm surprised you didn't spoil that for me. That's excellent.
Well, normally lately I've been doing like the Bane voice for all the main bad guys, but we've already used it on the Owl, and I was gonna be like, well, does that mean I have to use my old like arcade Magneto voice? And I'm like, no, I gotta do.
Gotta do the Goldblum.
Because I did kind of a Goldblum-esque voice for the guard in Kakariko Village, and I'm like,
what the fuck is that? Oh, you dropped your ocarina. I see.
So we got a new ocarina. There is literally no difference other than the texture on the ocarina.
Flopal, can you hear me?
It's me, Zelda.
What did we decide Zelda sounded like?
I think she was just like a regular. Right.
Flopal, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I will have committed suicide. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. My spit's in the ocarina, by the way. I left it to you with this melody. And my germs. Enjoy mononucleosis.
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can't.
Sounds a little bit like Apache, actually.
Sorry.
Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun.
See, that joke was the joke I did was a throwback to how another joke we did about how Toad likes Fleetwood Mac.
Yes. I didn't even get that. That's good. You've learned the Song of Time. You mean Dust in the Wind by Kansas?
Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky.
Now, Flopal, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce.
I don't ready to protect the Triforce! I can't hear you!
By the way, Link looked at, like, the Master of Evil in Hyrule the way I do when I, like, drop a donut on the kitchen floor.
I like Jeff Goldblum Ganondorf now.
I really like Jeff Goldblum Ganondorf too. Can we make that a thing in real life? Can we? Apparently, like three quarters of 1,000,000 people apparently signed a petition to refilm the last season of Game of Thrones. Surely we can get like a 7-figure number of people to make a live-action Zelda movie with Jeff Goldblum as Ganondorf, or as the voice of Ganondorf in an animated Zelda Netflix series.
What they should do is make it so that Jeff Goldblum redo Breath of the Wild, so that does Ganon talk in Breath of the Wild?
No, Ganon he's Calamity Ganon, so he's basically just like a demonic force in that game.
Oh, okay.
He's never like a person who like walks and talks. He's full on like early Zelda games like Pig Monster Ganon, but even more so.
Oh, okay. Well, then just have Jeff Goldblum voice that.
That'll work.
And just dinosaurs.
Well, hey, that actually is a callback because, as I told you all, the true way to get the Triforce in this game involves fighting Ganon as a kid, and at the end he turns into a giant dinosaur. That's chaos.
So I've started off in Kokiri Forest, just kind of going through the places.
Oh God! Oh God! That's not a view of Link I ever wanted to see.
Basically, going from east to west, I guess, from all the places that we've been and can access. Because there are other places where we haven't been yet. That like we can go into Gerudo Valley a little bit, and there's stuff we can get there. I'm gonna go head back to the Deku Tree. Actually, now that I think about it, because there is.
Mido finally gave up his post.
Oh, there's the timer. I'm just gonna not restart.
He decided after a while to just go on home.
It's really not worth it anymore.
What do you mean the Deku Tree's dead?
Alright, I'm just gonna head on in here and cut the video.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll get
more hunting.
Get a Skulltula in here. So until then, I've been Rado Goji.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
And we'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?